Okay, welcome to the latest issue of Garage Physical Science. Here we go. Right now we're going to look at a demonstration called tons of toothpaste. It's a basic type of reaction. It's one of the four kinds of reactions we studied about. Remember, we studied synthesis, where things go together, decomposition, where things break down, single replacement, where a single atom replaces one that's in a compound, so you get a new single element and a new compound, or double displacement, where you get two compounds switch ions, so you get two brand new compounds. It's one of those four. And the ingredients are this. You start with just hydrogen peroxide, which is rocket fuel, and it's 100%. Very dangerous. We're going to be using some that's 30%. Bob's holding it right now. He's got his safety glasses on. We're going to be using gloves too, for precaution. This is about 30%. What you would buy at a Rite Aid store or a drugstore like that would be about 3 to 5%. To put in cuts to kill the green wigglies running around in your cuts. It's going to do this. It's going to break down into water, which we know is home for fish, and oxygen, which is what we breathe, which is a good thing. It also gives us a lot of heat. So this reaction, you should see some steam or vapor, water vapor coming off. So this should be, you have to figure that one out. Is it exothermic or endothermic? That's a good review question. Once we're done with that, we'll take a look at what potassium iodide plays, because potassium iodide isn't in our equation. But yet you'll see that when we use it, it's very helpful. Okay, so let's go and try this. Come on, Bob, let's go. Okay, let's give this thing a yahoo and see what happens. All right, hydrogen peroxide, pretty nasty stuff, so we're going to wear these protective gloves, which I found downstairs. All right. Put it in here. There we go. Hydrogen peroxide, get the lid back on.
Reaction? Doesn't really help the reaction. It makes chicken see a reaction. Oh, that was unique. I never saw that before. Must be a garage. Notice I'm not really measuring this. I'm just kind of going with what feels good here. Let's see if that works. Alright, trying to put that lid on. That looks pretty good. If I put too much in, that's my favorite moist. Now stir it up good. You want that soap all through the liquid. And you notice there's like nothing going on. There's a couple little bubbles. That's about it. A bubble or two here and there. We're getting that in there. Yeah. Alright, now just for some fun, we're going to do this. We're going to take this blue. See if we can put a dot of this down through here. Yeah, it goes down there. We're going to take green and green right there. And we'll see if we can get a red in there. Just for grins and giggles. Come on, buddy. We'll do what we can here. Alright, there we go. And now we're going to put in. Notice nothing's happening. Nothing's happening at all. Okay, now let's just put this in there and see what happens. Swish. Yeah, that's the potassium iodine. Get that down in there. Oh, I think I see something. Something's happening. Something's happening. Something's happening. Seems to be growing. Seems to be growing. Seems to be growing. Look at that. That's growing at a pretty rapid rate, actually. Look at that. Wow, we're starting to clear down here. Look at that. Yep. Oh, look at that. Almost got striped toothpaste. Almost. A little blue on that side. Look at that. Come on. There.
Bob's impressed. Look at Bob. He's enjoying this. Just keeps flowing out. Look at that. Just keeps coming out. Here, I'll turn this a little bit. You can see that. It just keeps flowing out. Now the reason the reaction isn't boom is because it's cold in our garage. And when you read about how to control reactions, One of them was about temperature. And it's pretty cold in here. It's probably 20 degrees colder than our schoolroom would be. But look, it just keeps piling out. Look at that. And what you got coming out of there are soap bubbles made of oxygen. Not air, oxygen. Isn't that amazing? Just keeps flowing. Pretty amazing. It's also very messy. Ha, you don't have to clean it up. I got to clean it up. Bob doesn't like to clean up messes. It said messes. Okay, that was a pretty fun reaction. What you saw there was hydrogen peroxide breaking down into water and oxygen. The oxygen is what's inside the bubbles. Now, when we first put the H2O and the soap together, nothing really happened because the speed, it was happening, but it was happening so slow that you didn't recognize it. So alone, you get a very slow reaction. But when you put the potassium iodine in there, it was very rapid. Now, that makes potassium iodine a what kind of chemical? Now you remember this. Bob told me right in the middle of the experiment, but you probably didn't hear him. But it speeds up chemical reactions. So that's called a catalyst. It doesn't take part. It doesn't take part in the reaction. It just helps it speed up. Okay? Now in the human body, they're called enzymes. But when it's just strictly chemicals like what's going on behind us yet, it's called a catalyst. So there you go, tons of toothpaste. I'm sorry that it was cold up here and the reaction went pretty slow, but sometime if we have a chance, we'll do it when it's warm and you can see how much faster it goes. Thank you. Okay, we got some left over here, so let's give this a try. I have some left here. I'm going to pour this in there.
Soap in there, like you did before. Right. Yeah, a little more just for fun. Alright, there we go. Put that back. Put the lid on. Swish that around and get that mixed up. Go, get that down in there. Okay. Oh, gotta grab myself a finger. Potassium chloride. There we go. It's a little caked up. There we go. That's looking better. Now, before we put that in, let's put a little soap in there, and a little food coloring in there just to make it look cute. Alright, here we go. Blue and green. There we go. And let's put a little red in too, just to make it cool. Thanks for help, Bob. Much obliged. Alright, here we go. And
Chunko! Well, look at that. We seem to have a reaction. Oh yeah, look at that. There we go. See the steam coming off because it's so thermic. Yeah, look at that. There we go. She's working now. Yeah. That is amazing. Look at that. That is oxygen coming off of there. Wow, that is amazing. That is just amazing. Good thing I'm doing it in the garage. Mrs. Knapp would have a fit if I did down on the coffee table or in the dining room table. Yep. She wouldn't be happy about that. Okay, so there you go. Tons of toothpaste. Even Bob's impressed. Look at him. Oh yeah, that is amazing. Okay, that worked out really well. Okay, there you go. Another episode of Garage Chemistry, Garage Science. The most fascinating thing about this lab is I think we found Bob's brother.